Hi there, I'm using Verbalate AI video translation and lip sync software. It's pretty amazing. Watch this. I can translate my videos into other languages. For example, I am now speaking Hindi.
नमस्ते। मैं पहली बार हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ, लेकिन वर्बलेट इसे इतना आसान बना देता है।
Or how about Spanish?
Hola, vaya, increíble.
También puedo hablar español. Or if I like, I can even change my age and gender.
Hello there. A little princess has arrived.
Or if I'm feeling really adventurous, I can even sound like a tough guy.
With Verbalate, I'm the Terminator. I'll be back.
The best thing about Verbalate is I can lip sync the translated audio to any video, so it looks like I'm speaking fluently. No more awkward dubbing or subtitles that go by too fast. Your content deserves to be seen and heard by everyone, regardless of language. With Verbalate, you can reach a truly global audience. Don't let language hold you back. Try Verbalate today and share your message with the world. I'm currently collaborating with my brother at his AI company to tailor the product specifically for content creators. We're now in the stage of seeking users and strategic partners to trial the product. If you're interested, you can sign up for the beta waitlist at verbalate.ai or simply click on the link provided in the video description below. Hi, it's Lee and welcome to the Tesla Economist. If you see a heated argument between a Tesla bear and bull, then it's almost as if one side thinks Tesla will go bankrupt and the other thinks it will be the biggest company in the history of ever. Both sides are intelligent, educated, and have done their research, and have backed their beliefs with large sums of money. But which one is right? The bulls, of course. Just kidding. I mean, this actual argument is even reinforced by Elon saying Tesla will either be a zero or the biggest company, depending on whether FSD is solved. So is it all about FSD? Is it that the bears think such technology is impossible, or perhaps decades away, by which time it's too long for Tesla to remain solvent? Or is it obvious that Tesla are already so close when we watch those FSD videos? I don't think anyone is denying the potential that FSD and robotaxis is a massively profitable industry. It's all about if and when it can be achieved, and by whom. But when we look at the whom, there really is no one else. Sure, there are some self-driving vehicles already, but they're all using LiDAR, and that is not scalable, feasible, or overly practical. If you have to map out every town, city, or road in the world, then it's not going to be easy, not to mention all the equipment required in these vehicles, which is not the cheapest. Then they don't even drive close to as efficient as a human. Tesla is the only one who actually makes self-driving cars, at least as hardware. The software is still evolving. And with Gen 3, then they're able to produce these vehicles at less than $20,000. But I think with this argument, there is also a medium ground too. Tesla is not solely dependent on FSD. They have a profitable EV business too, which is more profitable at certain economic cycles that are better than the current. Tesla are also working on EVs that are even more profitable again, along with other products like bots, which, if also succeed, could be even more profitable than FSD or perhaps even robotaxis. Now, Elon's statement about Tesla going to zero without FSD doesn't really appear to be that true. Tesla has more potential than just FSD riding on it. Tesla should be able to build up a large enough base from just EVs so that it would generate enough profit to cover the company for as long as it needs in order to solve FSD or bots. And that side of the business alone should be able to even justify today's stock price, or even $1 or $2 trillion valuation for the company, or more if Tesla really hit 20 million vehicle run rate. Then there is energy storage, and we're hearing now that a megapack is comparable with a gas peaker plant pricing, and will likely come down in price further as technologies improve and the industry supply chains open up more. This can also be a nice cash cow to keep Tesla profitable and keep increasing the stock price. Energy storage should be evergreen too and not suffer in recessions, which may be required to supplement the auto business in some very struggling economic times. Meanwhile, Tesla are getting as many of these self-driving robots on the road as possible, so that by the time the FSD software has reached the required level, there are as many as possible to take on the software, with customers paying for the service, which could be $200 or $300 a month. That's a lot of income. Of course, robotaxis would be about 10 times that much revenue per vehicle again. A lot of the Tesla Q or Tesla to Zero narrative is coming from the basis that Tesla is corrupt and using phony accounting practices like hiding OPEX in the CAPEX, or not making good on delivering on promises like Cybertruck. It's all hyperbole and fraudulent. But look at Texas. We can see the Cybertruck production line being built. It would appear that Tesla are doing everything they should be in order to produce a Cybertruck. Tesla have set a bar of low expectation for production for the year 2 for the Cybertruck, most people thinking just around the thousands, and the ramp to be a slow S-curve, with a target for volume production at the end of next year. Admittedly, we have been waiting on a lot of promises, so seeing the likes of the Cybertruck come off the production line is going to reinforce this bull narrative. It will also convince the market to tilt more that way too, and make it believable that perhaps bots and FSD is also likely, albeit somewhat delayed, like the Cybertruck was. I mean, if we knew 100% there was a clear path to FSD, robotaxis, bots, 20 million vehicles, all guaranteed to hit by 2035, say, then you could work out how much Tesla might be worth then and discount it back. I would guess if that was the case, then perhaps a valuation of $5 trillion today would sound about right. But we don't know that for sure. So the more we believe that is the case and there is a likely path, the higher today's stock price will get. Well, when I say we, I don't really mean us or my current target audience, as a lot of you are bulls and do have full confidence that this will be achieved already. Hence why so many of you are all in. And it's not even Tesla that many believe in, but Elon himself and how he will accomplish this no matter what. But the belief I'm actually talking about is the overall market and what they believe. How much the market believes that this story will come to fruition. Clearly, Tesla is in the best position than any other company in the world for this proposed future, a future of renewable energy and AI robot labor. I think that probably sums up Tesla as succinctly as possible. The renewable energy robotics company. Is renewable energy a likely future, at least in the next few decades? Are robots and AI going to be making a significant impact in the economy in the near future? What other company stands to benefit from such a future as much as Tesla? Tesla has laid the groundwork for this future more than any other company. If the market believes this is an inevitable future, then Tesla's stock price will benefit. Or if the market believes that Tesla will achieve it and create this future by transforming the world with their engineering and technology, then the stock price will benefit. It's through Elon's actions and convincing that they will help the belief. It's through Tesla delivering on their promises and showing us that technology and engineering they're creating that will help this belief. To see the stock skyrocket, it won't be from earnings. Even if Tesla solved FSD tomorrow, it would still take a long time to see that breakthrough in the earnings. Tesla don't need earnings to get to new all-time highs. They need belief. Belief that they are a tech company, not a car company. Like I've said, look at Microsoft, Apple, Google, or even Meta. They're not that far off their all-time highs again, because they are tech companies. Sure, AI is the big thing and perhaps boosting these stocks a little, but don't forget that Tesla is further ahead in AI than any other company on the planet. As soon as Wall Street wakes up to the fact that Tesla is a serious tech AI robotics company, then it's certainly possible for Tesla to also recover close to its all-time high again. It will not hit its all-time high by doubling earnings or so, whilst maintaining a similar PE ratio as today. The next time Tesla hits its all-time high will be through the PE ratio going to 200 or something, with no major increase in earnings, just through the sentiment increasing and becoming more positive. But this is only achieved by investors believing in Tesla more, and that they can achieve what they set out to, along with others starting to believe and simply worrying they might miss out on this opportunity of a lifetime. The company that is going to revolutionize labour, energy and transport. There is no massive income injection on the way. The Model Y production may ramp slightly, but that will also likely mean lower prices and lower margins in order to increase demand to meet this extra supply, or more money spent on advertising. And the ramp is happening very slowly, as it's mainly limited to the 4680 production, which is what is taking so long. Megapacks have a chance of increasing profits too, but we probably won't see any significant impact from that until the new China factory is ramped, at least not relative to the market valuation. Mexico will not start producing noticeable profits until sometime in 2025. Until then, it is all about investors believing these will come into fruition, and mainly that FSD will inevitably be solved in the next few years. So if Tesla's actions start to look promising, and it doesn't look like it will go to zero, then people will believe it could go to number one. Thanks for listening. Please hit the thumbs up and subscribe. You can follow me on Twitter and talk to me on Patreon.